What's up everyone, Zach here. If you've been watching the channel, you'll know that I found a really cool antique store find, and that is this camera. The Olympus Stylus Epic DLX point and shoot. That's a lot. It's a 35mm f2.8 lens and it is all weather sealed. It's a really great point and shoot and it's just very portable, very fun, very nice. I only picked this up for $20 on my Mineola trip. This one has an amazing form factor in comparison to the other Olympus camera that I own. This is the Olympus Stylus Zoom 140 Deluxe, and a big reason why this one has a much bigger footprint is because of the zoom function. While not a huge difference in footprint, it really does make a difference if you're trying to be as portable as possible. So to test this thing out, I decided to try out a new film stock with it, Cinestill BWXX, and I took it on a road trip. Back in April, I was approached by a high school friend to do my first paid film photo shoot. So on the way there, I decided to test this out. On my way out of town, I found a few spots that were pretty cool, and so I decided to get those. And my goal on the way down to Durant was just to shoot anything that caught my eye, if that meant stopping over on the side of the road, and that's what I did. After being on the road for a bit, I saw this sign that said Red River Grocery on the right side of the road, and it was intriguing, so I decided to stop by. There's an abandoned gas station and a few other things like behind the buildings, and so I decided to wander around a little bit and explore. Heading towards Durant once again, I encountered roadwork ahead.
Yeah, I sure hope it does.
I decided to grab a few shots from inside my car. Finally arriving in Durant, I decided to wander the downtown and just see what was available to photograph there. Once I finished out the roll, I decided to grab a quick bite to eat before prepping for the photo shoot. Back when I first shot this video, I was definitely not a fan of wide angle lenses, but they've grown on me a little bit and I enjoy the shots I got. They're definitely fun and just kind of meant to test the waters with the camera, but I thought a few of them were particularly interesting, so I was excited. Once I finished lunch, I decided to start prepping for the photo shoot, and I looked around on Pinterest at other grad photo shoots and mainly World War II aviation photos. I figured that was probably a good time period where they kind of figured out like the best ways to pose with a plane. So armed with some inspiration, I was ready for the shoot. So for a little bit of background, I went to school with Reagan in high school, and she reached out to me recently to shoot her grad photos for aviation school, and I was so happy to do it. It's my first official paid shoot with film, and I really wanted to go all out, so I brought the RB6-7 with the 180mm portrait lens, and then I also had my Canon A1 shooting with a 50mm. It was a really good experience, and while I wasn't able to shoot BTS the whole time, I captured a few shots here and there, but I really wanted to focus on the shoot and make sure that I gave the best images possible. So without further ado, here are some of my favorite shots from the shoot. Overall, I love the results. I feel like Reagan was really able to pose herself nicely, and it made my job way easier to capture these photos, and the planes, the time of day, everything kind of came together, and I'm really happy with what we were able to accomplish. So thank you again, Reagan, for inviting me out, and I'm so happy to have been able to do it. It was a goal of mine this year to shoot more portraits, and I hope coming into the latter half of this year that I can shoot a little more. I will say that I did edit these photos because I wanted them to be perfect, and it was my first time like really like kind of overly editing film, I don't regret it. I think you can do whatever you want with your film photos. Looking back on them, I think some of them might be a little bit over edited, but I think also like every editing session is like a point in time in how you're choosing to edit. And the way that I was editing photos in April is different than how I would edit them now. All that being said, I was really glad with what I was able to capture, and I'm really glad that I was able to have this photo shoot. So that's it for today. If you liked this, please like, comment, subscribe, the whole thing, you know. And be on the lookout for more videos. I'm really excited and I hope you enjoyed. Yeah. Bye.